Good morning, girls, boys and girls. Welcome to day 2. Today we're going to do lesson 4, practice solving equations and representing situations with equations. Our learning targets today are I can explain why different equations can describe the same situation, and I can solve equations that have whole numbers, fractions, and decimals. So today starts off really with a number talk. So please have a look at this. Pause the video, do the 4 problems, jot down in your math notebooks or math folders your strategies for doing that, why you came up with your particular answer. And we'll go ahead and talk about more of that in a few minutes. So you can pause the video here and go ahead and do that. So as most of you came up, 5 minus 2, of course, is 3. 5 minus 2.1, and that's just a basic math fact. 5 minus 2.1, well, that would be just 1/10 difference than the answer of 3, so 2.9. And of course, 5 minus 2.17, you would come up with an answer of 2.83. How you did that could differ on, your particular mindset and how to figure it out. And of course, the last one, 5 minus 2 and 7/8, you would likely have an answer of 2 and 1/8 as your answer. So, moving on, this row game, 4.2 in column A and column B, I would suggest FaceTiming and or using Google Hangouts and hooking up with a couple of your buddies. And one of you do column A, one of you do column B. Compare your answers and see how you're doing. You can compare answers by rows or cluster of rows, depending on how you're communicating. Or you can, of course, do it on your own. If you find an error, of course, you naturally want to correct it. So again, pause the video, go ahead and do that, compare answers, and notice if you have any patterns or some situations that you might have come across that you noticed. So once you've done that and talked about that, we're going to go on to 4.3, which is choosing equations to match situations. So you're going to read the situation and you're going to try to match an equation to that particular situation. Again, you can work together on this, or we can work individually, completely up to you on how you do that. There are 4 problems there. And try to answer the question on, are you ready for more? And as always, I'm going to ask you to carefully read through the lesson summary. So carefully read through the lesson summary, making sure it makes sense to you. If it doesn't, shoot me an email or a text, and we can address those questions. And finally, the lesson practice problems are at the tail end of this lesson, as you can see, and they start off. I will continue to upload them on a separate document as well, because it's been my custom. And also you might prefer to do it that way. That's completely up to you to how you do it. These should be answered, boys and girls, in your math notebooks or math folders. And then I will upload some answers or an answer key or an answer video. And you can compare those and look at those answers. And again, I'm going to assign the first 4 at this point, and we'll save the last ones for later. Once you have done that, completely gone through the lesson and looked at the videos that I've uploaded, including this one, then you can go ahead and complete the exit slip for today's lesson and respond back to me in Google Classroom. Thank you, and we hope all is well.